From rocking designer fits on stage to cruising in million-dollar cars, Gunna's life is the definition of drip. But behind the diamonds and luxury lies a story of ambition, controversy, and comeback. Today, we're diving deep into the rise of one of Atlanta's most stylish and talked about rappers. From his music empire to his insane car collection, luxury mansion, and the headlines that nearly changed everything. This is the untold story of Gunna, the man who turned fashion, fame, and flow into a lifestyle. Sergio Giovani Kitchens, better known to the world as Gunna, was born on June 14, 1993, in College Park, Georgia, a place that's birthed some of the South's most iconic voices. The youngest of 5 boys, Gunna grew up surrounded by family, music, and struggle. He lost one of his brothers in 2006, a loss that would quietly shape his drive and depth later on. Raised by his hardworking mother, Sergio learned early how to move with both humility and ambition. Music didn't hit him all at once. It crept in slowly. Inspired by legends like Chingy, Outkast, and Cameron, young Sergio began experimenting with sounds and rhymes at just 15. Back then, it wasn't about fame. It was just something fun to do after school at North Springs Charter School of Arts and Sciences, and later Langston Hughes High. He called himself Young Serg then, and in 2013, he dropped his very first mixtape, Hard Body. It didn't make waves nationwide, but it was the start of something real. The turning point came when a mutual friend introduced him to Young Thug, Atlanta's eccentric rap superstar. The chemistry was instant. Not long after, Gunna landed a feature on Thug's track Floyd Mayweather, alongside Travis Scott and Gucci Mane. And suddenly, the world started paying attention. The song climbed to number 41 on Billboard's R&B/hip-hop chart, marking the official launch of Gunna's career. Riding that momentum, Gunna signed with YSL Records, Thug's label, and dropped his first YSL project, Drip Season, in October 2016. The mixtape featured Thug himself, Lil Duke, and Netchi, and it introduced fans to Gunna's signature sound. Smooth, melodic flows over lush, spacey beats. But Gunna wasn't done. Just a few months later, in May 2017, he followed up with Drip Season 2, bringing in big Atlanta names like Offset, Playboi Carti, and of course, Young Thug. Later that same year, he gave fans another project, Drip or Drown, a collab-heavy EP produced by Weezy that cemented his place in the trap scene. Then came 2018, the year everything clicked. Drip Season 3 dropped in February, packed with features from Metro Boomin, Lil Yachty, Lil Durk, and more. The deluxe edition added even more star power: Lil Baby, Lil Uzi Vert, and Young Thug. Both versions released the same day. A bold move that paid off. Not long after, Gunna and Lil Baby joined forces again for sold-out dates, a song that blew up online, racking up millions of plays on SoundCloud and YouTube. But their biggest moment came later that year with Drip Too Hard, a track so infectious it became an instant classic, and the lead single from their joint project, Drip Harder. Released in October 2018, the mixtape featured heavyweights like Drake, Nav, and Young Thug, proving once and for all that Gunna was no longer just Young Serge from College Park. He was a new voice in hip-hop's next generation. By late 2018, Gunna and Lil Baby had become one of hip-hop's most unstoppable duos. Their breakout hit Drip Too Hard dominated airwaves, while their joint project Drip Harder shot up the charts, both landing at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200, respectively. The Drip era had officially begun. Riding that wave, Gunna wasted no time keeping his momentum alive. In February 2019, he dropped One Call, a smooth, hypnotic single that instantly caught fire and eventually went platinum. It served as the lead single for his upcoming project, setting the stage for his next big move. Just a few weeks later came Speed It Up, another melodic anthem that teased what was coming next. On February 22nd, 2019, Gunna released his long-awaited album, Drip or Drown 2, a sequel that proved he wasn't just riding trends, he was defining them. The album featured heavy hitters like Young Thug, Playboi Carti, and Lil Baby, and it debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200. By summer, Gunna's presence in hip-hop was undeniable. In August 2019, he teamed back up with Young Thug on the hit single Hot from Thug's album So Much Fun. The track quickly rose to #1 on Apple Music, becoming one of the defining songs of that year. Gunna also appeared on Surf and later on, Diamonds from the deluxe version of Thug's album, dropped that December. Then came February 2020, and Gunna was everywhere. He kicked off the month by jumping on Pop Smoke's remix of Dior, dropped on February 12th. Just 2 days later, he appeared on Marlo's track My Hood and a Boogie with the Hoodies Numbers, all in one weekend. Momentum was building fast. In March 2020, Gunna linked up with Nav for Turks, a fan favorite featuring Travis Scott, and followed it up by releasing Skybox, the dreamy first single from his upcoming album. 2 months later, he delivered Wunna, an album that showcased his full evolution as an artist. With features from Lil Baby, Travis Scott, Young Thug, Roddy Ricch, and Nicki Minaj, the project was a massive success, debuting at #1. One on the Billboard 200. Gunna's first chart-topping album. In July 2020, he dropped a deluxe edition of Wunna packed with 8 new tracks and guest spots from Lil Uzi Vert, Future, Nav, and Yak Gotti. Then in August, Gunna joined forces with Internet Money for Lemonade, alongside Nav and Don Toliver, a summer anthem that dominated playlists and radio spins. The grind didn't stop there. In April 2021, he teamed back up with Young Thug and the YSL crew for their collective project Slime Language 2, showing his loyalty to the label that started it all. And in January 2022, Gunna kicked off a new chapter with DS Forever, his 3rd studio album and the 4th installment in the Drip Season series, proving that his reign in the game was far from over. Gunna's world was moving fast. Platinum plaques, sold-out shows, and collaborations with some of music's biggest names. His albums boasted features from Drake, Chris Brown, 21 Savage, Future, Young Thug, Chloe Bailey, Roddy Ricch, Young Blue, Kodak Black, Lil Baby, Nicki Minaj, and G Herbo, a lineup that read like a hip-hop all-star team. But just as his career seemed untouchable, everything took a sharp turn. In May 2022, Gunna was arrested alongside Young Thug and 26 others in a sweeping RICO indictment, accused of being part of what prosecutors called a criminal street gang. The charges claimed that YSL Records, the label founded by Young Thug, was more than just a music collective, that it was running illegal operations hidden behind the fame. The indictment even cited rap lyrics as evidence, pointing to lines like, "I killed his man in front of his mama," from the track Slatty. Gunna was charged with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, along with related drug and weapon offenses. The case made national headlines and threw his rising career into chaos. Still, Gunna's story wasn't just about controversy. There was heart behind the fame. Around the same time, rumors began to swirl about his relationship with Chloe Bailey. The two never made anything official, but fans had plenty to talk about after they released their duet You and Me, and were spotted out together, hand in hand, looking every bit like a couple. Beyond music and romance, Gunna also showed love to the community that raised him. Partnering with Gooder, a food waste management and hunger relief company, he helped open a free grocery store inside Ronald E. McNair Middle School, the same school he attended growing up. It was his way of giving back, making sure kids from his neighborhood never had to worry about a basic meal. Now, when it comes to lifestyle, Gunna lives exactly how his name suggests, dripped out. From designer fits to custom jewelry, he's become a symbol of Atlanta luxury. His estimated net worth is around $4 million, earned mostly from music sales, streaming, performances, and merch. For live shows, Gunna's booking fee typically ranges between $20,000 and $50,000, depending on the venue and event. From humble beginnings in College Park to topping the charts, and even facing down the law, Gunna's journey has been a wild ride of highs, headlines, and hard lessons. And through it all, one thing remains clear. He's still writing his story, one drip at a time. Music might have made Gunna famous, but his hustle stretches way beyond the mic. Always known for his sharp sense of style, the Atlanta rapper turned his passion for fashion into business. He launched his own clothing line, featuring sleek streetwear pieces, from hoodies and tees to exclusive drip-inspired designs that mirror his personal vibe. And the numbers don't lie. Gunna reportedly pulls in around $28,000 a month from his ventures, but he's not stopping there. He's teamed up with some of the biggest names in the fashion world, like a bathing ape, BAPE, dropping a limited edition custom Gunna sneaker collection that sold out fast. On top of that, he's inked endorsement deals with luxury brands like Pyer Moss, Birkin, Yohji Yamamoto, and Off-White, proving his style is as influential as his sound. When it comes to rides, Gunna's taste is nothing short of elite. His garage looks like a luxury car showroom, filled with some of the most exotic machines on the planet. We're talking a black Rolls Royce Cullinan, a Mercedes Maybach GLS 600 SUV, a Mercedes Maybach S580, a Lamborghini Urus, and a Mercedes AMG GT 63S, just to name a few. And for speed lovers, he's got muscle too. A Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, a Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray, and a C7 Corvette Z06. Believe it or not, the Hellcat, his cheapest car, still runs a cool $70,000. That's Gunna's definition of entry-level. But his collection doesn't stop at the usual four wheels. Gunna also owns a custom-built Campagna T-Rex RR, a three-wheeled beast that turns heads everywhere it goes. Add in a Cadillac Escalade and a Ferrari 488 Spider, and you've got one of the most envy-worthy car collections in the rap game. And of course, all that luxury needs a fitting home. In February 2021, Gunna copped a stunning mansion in Decatur, Georgia, and it's every bit as lavish as you'd expect. The 5,500 square foot estate boasts 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, complete with a chef's kitchen, a 22-foot fireplace, an elegant dining hall, a spa-style bathroom, and even a private balcony off the primary suite. There's also an unfinished terrace waiting to be transformed. Maybe a home gym, a guest suite, a movie theater, or even a sleek in-house bar. Whatever he decides, one thing's clear. Gunna knows how to live large. Despite the ups and downs, the fame, the controversies, and the headlines, Gunna has cemented himself as one of hip-hop's most distinctive voices. His flow, fashion, and fearless attitude make him a standout in today's rap scene. So if you're vibing with Gunna's story and love exploring the luxury lifestyles of hip-hop's biggest stars, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the world of success, style, and celebrity drip.